And happy Tuesday, sports fans. Alabama A&M women's head basketball coach Dawn Thornton brought big energy to the Hill during the 2024-25 season, and it was a huge success. The Lady Bulldogs won a Division I era record 21 games and earned a berth to the WNIT for the first time in program history, and now they are hungry for more. This morning at SWAC Women's Basketball Media Day, A&M was picked to finish second in the league, and star guard Kayla Walker was named the preseason player of the year. Walker transferred to A&M with Coach Dawn Thornton last season and averaged 14.6 points per game en route to an all-SWAC first-team honor. The grad guard is heading into her sixth season of college basketball and appreciates all of those who have helped her become one of the best players in the league.
It's a good feeling just to see that people are watching me, but at the end of the day, that wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for my teammates or my coaches. Just being here multiple years and learning the ins and outs of the game and the SWAC, it just really gave a lot of boost to my confidence and my skills.
Fox 54 Sports is sponsored by Alpha Insurance.
And good evening, everyone. SWAC basketball media days are underway in Birmingham, and the Alabama A&M Lady Bulldogs have taken center stage. Dawn Thornton's squad turned in the best season in program history on the D1 level in 2024-25 while winning 21 games and earning a trip to the women's NIT. One of the players who probably are most excited for this year when it comes to hitting the court would be Kariah Beck. The graduate student transferred with Coach Thornton from Arkansas Pine Bluff to Alabama A&M last year, but she missed the entire season with a torn Achilles. Beck averaged 13 points a night as a Golden Lion senior, and she figured out some things about herself while being out with the injury.
I learned that I get out of routine quick. I feel like me being a basketball player and me being in routine helped me grow better and actually become a better person of myself. So me being out with my Achilles and really showed me like I actually have to be consistent in my routine.
All right, let's take a look at the women's basketball predicted order of finish. Reigning champ Southern is picked to repeat this year, followed by Alabama A&M, who is second. Jackson State, which is led by Margaret Richards, is third. Texas Southern rounds out the top four. 5 through 8 feature Grambling State, Alcorn State, Bethune-Cookman, and Florida A&M. And then 9 through 12, you got Alabama State, Prairie View, Arkansas Pine Bluff, and Mississippi Valley State. Now, coming up tonight at 9, we'll have more from SWAC Basketball Media Day with the women. But if you want to see the additional interviews with Coach Dawn Thornton or any one of the 3 players she brought today, head over to Fox 54 Plus, where you can download for free and watch it on your TV.
Good evening and welcome into sports. We're here for SWAC Women's Basketball Media Day here in Birmingham, of course, with the head coach of the Lady Bulldogs, Dawn Thornton. You're heading into your second season, coming off a historic season for the Lady Bulldogs. First of all, Coach, how'd the offseason go? How excited are you to start talking some basketball?
The offseason was really great for us. Our young women came in at the end of May, and we've been together all summer, and the preseason has just kind of kicked off. Official practice just started like 3 or 4 weeks ago, so we've been excited about it, and they've been working really hard.
So tell me about this group, a lot of new faces, and how's this group going to flesh out this year?
Just getting everybody to buy into what we do as a whole collectively, coming from different programs, a lot different from last year because we had 2 or 3 teammates to come in together. So they had that cohesiveness that was already kind of there. And so now having just a lot of different faces from all over coming out of different programs, we're just trying to break bad habits right now. It's not like the end of the world, but it's a process.
Such a historic first season for you. 21 wins was a new Division I era record for the Lady Bulldogs. How can you possibly top it in 2025, 2026?
I don't know. It was a great year last year. It was a great feeling. I had a great group of young women. I still have a great group of young women. And once we can kind of get everything moving in the same directions, getting all those cylinders hitting at the same time, I know that this year is going to be just as special.
Once again, a really interesting non-conference slate, of course, headlined by Ole Miss coming to town. Just to have another SEC team coming to the Hill, what does that mean to your program?
We're looking forward to it. I think that this day and age that we're in now, this new era of basketball, HBCUs don't have to get on the road to go and play Power 5 schools. The Power 5 schools can very well get on the road to come play you. And so I want to be able to even the playing fields or level it out a little bit and being able to have a Power 5 school to come to A&M. I think that's really important. And however, because of the fact that the truth of the matter is every game that you play, you want to win, right? And so if you're going to be able to play a Power 5 school, why not make history and win at your house?
If the Lady Bulldogs are going to go to the NCAA tournament for the first time in program history, why would that be?
You said if, when. Manifest what you want to happen. So when, say that statement again, but start with when.
When
Okay.
the Lady Bulldogs go to the NCAA tournament and win the SWAC tournament this year, why would that be?
Because they bought into the vision. We're family. Everybody is really excited about this season, doing everything that's required to win. And once we do that, I know it's because of the work that they put in and the dedication that they have to this game, and they deserve to have it.
All right, you heard Coach. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And when do the Lady Bulldogs begin the 2025-2026 season? Well, first, they host UAH on the 27th of October. Then on November 5th, they will host Talladega College. And then November 7th, of course, Ole Miss comes to town. Coach, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Fox 54 Sports is sponsored by Alpha Insurance.
Hey everyone, during our 5:36 and 9 p.m. sports shows, we heard from the head coach of the Alabama A&M Lady Bulldogs and a pair of her players. So let's get into some other quick storylines. Margaret Richards is entering her second season at Jackson State. Richards was the head coach of the Lady Bulldogs for 8 seasons, occurring 97 wins and 6 SWAC tourney appearances. Last year, she led the Lady Tigers to a 16-15 record and a berth in the SWAC semifinals. Jackson State was picked to finish third in the SWAC preseason poll this year.
It's been great. I mean, it's a true blessing for me to be able to get granted another opportunity to lead a prestigious program. I'm excited. It's been really good.
And back here in the Yellowhammer State, the Lady Bulldogs' arch rival has a new leader. Jonetta Hayes is back in the SWAC after several years at Texas Southern, where she won 2 conference regular season and 1 tourney title as the head coach of the Lady Tigers. Hayes and Alabama A&M head coach Dawn Thornton go way back and used to be rivals in the Lone Star State.
What I love about it is Dawn and I had the same rivalry at Texas Southern and PV. So for us, it's like we're back at it again, and we love it. But the one thing about that rivalry that people have to know, it made our teams very close. And so we wanted to create an environment where when you came to Texas, you knew you were going to have a hard road trip. So I would love to have the same thing here when you come to Alabama, and she's already shown that. We're going to work on it. But when you come to Alabama, this is a hard road trip.
All right, now Coach Dawn Thornton and the Lady Bulldogs spoke with a lot of media members today. We got a few of those interviews online via the Fox 54 Plus app. Remember, you can download it for free and watch it on your TV.